Everyone, this is just a quick video that explains some of the lesson to you and the assignment this week, the discussion forum assignment, and just gives you a basic idea of how the assignments will work for this course. So this week we're going to discuss the pre-writing stage, and basically, it's important to understand how this works. The first draft that you write is not the final draft, or it should not be the final draft. You need to do a number of steps. First, you can pre-write, then draft, then revise, edit, and publish. Now, the way you pre-write and draft is up to you, and there are several different ways to do that. So, a few of the ways are the following. There's brainstorming. This is the second slide that explains all this. Free writing, looping, mind mapping, and outlining. Now for me, what helps, especially with this course, because I have made it so you can choose your own topic for the assignments, you might want to consider researching the topic first. Oftentimes students choose topics that they know a lot about and they've learned a lot about already. However, the point of research is for you to learn more about the topic. It's hard to try to fit in research into an essay that you already wrote or to a plan that you've already created. So my advice would be for you to research the topic this week, as well as try another one of these pre-writing strategies. So the next stage after you do the pre-writing is for you to draft your essay. So that would occur throughout the course. We're going to build this draft slowly throughout the course. You're going to create your thesis statement and outline first. Then you're going to write the body paragraphs. Then you're going to write the intro, and then you're going to write the conclusion. It seems sort of out of whack for you to write the introduction after the body, but it helps for you to write an introduction when you see what you plan to write, what you plan to focus on in the body paragraph. So that's why we do it in this order. So this is just something to think about as we move on to the drafting stages that will occur from weeks 3 to about week 6. So just keep that in mind, that the drafting stage occurs after the pre-writing stage. And then obviously the revising and editing stages come after the drafting stage. Now with revising and editing, that's where I come in. You're going to hand in assignments to me. I'm going to return these assignments with my feedback. My expectation is that you will take a look at my feedback and take them into account when you hand in your final essay, and that would be the publishing stage. The publishing stage is basically when you allow others to read your work, and the other that will be reading your final published article will be me. So you're not publishing it obviously in a journal or a newspaper. When you upload the final version of your paper, that is how you will publish that essay. Okay? So that's basically how the class will be outlined, but I did want to go through the assessments a bit. So this week, you are choosing your topic for your essay, right? And this is the essay that you will be handing in through the assignments link. And I'll go into that a bit further. But you can choose your own topic, right? You can choose a topic that is interesting to you. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it probably will be easier for you to do some research prior to choosing your topic. And remember, the more narrow your topic is, the easier it will be to write about. And keep in mind too that in this course, we will be writing a 5-paragraph essay. Introduction with a thesis, and we'll talk about thesis statements more next week. 3 paragraphs and a conclusion. So now I'm going to go back to the content. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So in this course, when you choose your topic, you will be handing in the individual topics in the assignment section. So these will be uploaded documents that you will be uploading into the assignment section. This will focus on the topic that you have decided to write about. Okay? So although we are discussing the topic that you will be handing in through the assignment section, we will be talking about that particular topic this week during week 2. All right? So this is the big assignment project that you will be working on in this course. All right? Now, next week is a bit different. Next week, we will also be writing on an essay, but this will be located in the discussions. And so during week 3, you won't choose one of your whatever you want to write about. Instead, you need to choose from one of these topics. And it goes without saying that you cannot choose the same topic you wrote about this week. Okay? So this week, during week 2, you are choosing your own topic. And this will be the topic that you are handing in through the assignments. Next week, you will choose a different topic, and this will be the topic that we will discuss from now on in the discussion forums. All right? I hope this clarifies things for you, but if it does not, and if it's a general question, please post here in the conversations, questions, and info sharing. I want to make sure you understand this well. It goes without saying that you should not be using AI in this course. I don't want to see it. I do check for it. Please don't use it. Please, 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 because it's really frustrating for me. All right. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'm looking forward to reading more about your topics.